Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Before the Bell, where every morning before opening bell I bring you my stock picks of what I'm going to be trading on today, as well as we dive into the pre-market, see how everything's looking, kind of get a forecast for the day, and go over some things moving out in the news, the chatter around the world, so to speak. So to get right into it, the pre-markets this morning look terrible. I mean, there's no other way to put it. S&P's down almost 1% in the pre-market. Just about everything on my watch list is in the red. So it is Friday. We had a really good day yesterday. It could very well have a sell-off today. I don't know. I'd love to see another green day, but we may finish out the week with a red day. It would not surprise me. I am prepared for that. So let's get into the stocks that I'm going to be looking at today. If SNDL don't pop right after open, I'm going to be liquidating that position that I had from yesterday. Even in the red, I'm still up on that position, so I'm not going to worry myself too much with that. I went over the markets today, and it's hard to find something that I really felt was a good play to bring to you. But I did still manage to find a few. And the first of which being one of the stocks we were in yesterday. We bought Mara yesterday down at a cheap price. We wrote it up. And this morning in the pre-markets, it's already cheaper than where we bought in at yesterday because it's come back down that much. So I may be looking at taking a position in Mara right after open, see if it has a bigger pullback, and then going ahead and taking a position. If it continues to fall throughout the day, maybe toward the end of the day, averaging down and seeing how that play works out on Monday. Because crypto could run over the weekend and could really push it up by Monday. So I'm thinking that could be a good solid play for me today, as well as a cryptocurrency, Chainlink. Now, I really like Chainlink as a coin, and they've gotten beat up really bad today. They're down. They're already down since crypto started declining right at 90%, and they're down over 6% today, almost 6.5%, down in the $6.70 a coin range. So I'm going to be looking at taking a position in that. I know that's not a traditional stock for the weekday, but I trade crypto too. So, and then the other stock I want to talk about is a little bit different, and that is Turning Point Therapeutics, TPTX. And I want to talk about it today because it went on a run. It's up over 116% today. Now, it's up on news that it's being bought out. It's currently trading in the pre-market at $74 a share. Now, I don't know what kind of trader you are. If you're looking for a very slow, very boring, but almost guaranteed win, you could buy TPTX right now at $74, and the buyout price to anyone holding those shares is going to be $76. So you're looking at a solid $2 gain. The problem with that is it's going to be sometime in quarter 3 of this year, which means anywhere from July to October. Now, I know I told you I don't normally short stocks, but this is the kind of stocks I look at. For me, I'm going to take a very small short position. And the reason I'm looking to do that, you say, why would you take a short position when it's guaranteed to go up $2? Because if they don't get this done until September, on into the end of September, getting into October, people are going to get bored with it. It closed yesterday in the $34 range. So even though it's going to go up in the short term, especially if we have some really bad market volatility, we could see this drop quite a bit. It wouldn't surprise me to see it drop $10, $15 once this initial hype wears off. So I'm going to take a very small short position, look at getting that hopefully $10 to $15 gain, and because it's at a fixed price of $76 is what everybody, it's not that the company is going to bring it any more value, that's the buyout price, then I know my downside is only $2. So I don't have that adverse thought of, well, it's already doubled, what if it doubles again and I'm out $70, you know? So by doing it this way, I know my downside's limited and my gain potential is still there once this initial hype wears off if we have some volatile markets ahead. I'm not telling you to short the stock, not telling you to buy the stock either. I'm not a financial advisor, but that is two ways you could play this potential stock. There is almost a guaranteed chance of getting $2 by October, or there's a chance of shorting it and making much more in the short term, which is what I'm doing. If you don't know how to short a stock and you have the Webull platform like I have, if you don't have it, go to the description below, download it. It takes about 5 minutes to register. Put as little as $1 in there and you're set up. But if you want to short a stock, you simply go to where you would trade the stock at, only instead of seeing a buy button and a sell button all the way over on the very far right of your screen, you're going to see a short button. Now, you're going to short the stock, and then once the price target that you're looking for gets hit, to close out the position rather than hitting the sell button like you would normally do to close out your position, you would need to hit the buy button because you've already sold the stock ahead of time, and then you're going to need to buy it back so that you can return it from the platform where you borrowed the shares. So that is how buying a short position works. Very simple, very straightforward, no different than buying or selling a stock really. You just got to understand that it's slightly different, but the mechanics are exactly the same. But that is the plays that I've got for you this morning. Look forward to seeing you this afternoon on our episode of our market review. See how we did throughout the day. We'll tally up the week with it being Friday. We'll see what we made through this 4-day trading week. And until this afternoon, remember, never trade with your emotions. Always trade by the numbers. Y'all have a great day.